Hello everyone, I am Bhavin Trivedi from JIDC Degree Engineering College. In previous lecture we had seen buck converter. Now we will see the boost converter. Boost converter or another name is step up converter. Why it is called step up converter? Because it step up the voltage. So in boost converter we are getting output voltage higher. We are getting output voltage higher than your input voltage. So whenever you require higher output voltage than your input voltage, at that time we are using this boost converter. Okay, so this is a circuit of boost converter. Input voltage L and C is diode, switch, load. So switch is here is self-commutating switch, BJT, MOSFET, IGBT, GTO. So any of the self-commutating switch. So in boost converter, let find the relationship between input and output. So as we all know that in previous lecture also we have found that how we can find this relationship, and to find that input output voltage relationship, this voltage across the inductor is a very important. So let's see it. So whenever the switch is on, this is a circuit, and in that circuit whenever we are giving the gate pulse, then switch is on. So in that case, at the first terminal, voltage across the inductor is V in. This voltage will appear across the first terminal of the inductor, and at second terminal of the inductor, whatever the voltage appear here. So at the switch is on, whenever the switch is on, at the second terminal voltage appear over here is 0. Why? Because switch is on, and switch is on because of switch on. This is a short, and this is a short. So here at the second terminal voltage is 0, and at the first terminal supply voltage is reflecting. So voltage across the inductor, whenever the switch is on, so voltage across the inductor is V in into D into Ts. Okay, DTS is on period, switch on period, and V in is voltage across the inductor whenever the switch is on. Okay, now I am removing the gate pulse. So what will happen? I am removing the gate pulse. That means switch is open. Okay, so at the first terminal again voltage will be input voltage V in will appear, and whenever the switch is off, means switch is open, at that time this whatever the voltage across the load V0 already there, or whatever the charge in the capacitor, and because of the voltage V0 is appear, that voltage appear at the second terminal of the inductor. So switch is open, but whatever the voltage across the load will appear over here second terminal, and at the first terminal supply voltage is connecting. So what is the value of voltage across the inductor when switch is off? Here it is V in, here it is V0. Switch is open, so this voltage will apply here V0. So voltage across the inductor is V in minus V0, difference of V in, here it is V0. So difference of this V in minus V0 voltage will reflect when switch is off, and this is your off period, 1 minus D into Ts. So whenever the switch is off, voltage across the inductor is V in minus V0. Okay, now to find that relationship between input and output voltage, we have to equate these two equations. So this is equating V in into dTs when switch is on, plus this voltage whenever the switch is off, V in minus V0 into 1 minus D into Ts equals to 0. So from some mathematical manipulation, we are getting here V in is equal to input voltage equals to V0 into 1 minus D. This TS will be common, so it will be cancel out. Okay, so if you will do some mathematical manipulation, some basic, you will get this relationship: output voltage equals to input voltage divided by 1 minus D. Okay, output voltage equals to input voltage divided by 1 minus D. D is your duty ratio, and so this is the relationship between input and output voltage. So how it is converting higher output voltage than input voltage? Let's see from the example. So we have taken input voltage as a 100 volt, and we will find output voltage for 3 different cases, for D equals to 0, 0.5 and 1. These 3 cases also we have seen for buck converter in previous lecture. But similarly, we will see over here how it is converting output voltage higher than input voltage in this converter. In buck converter, it converting lesser output voltage or low output voltage than input voltage. So relationship we are getting is this: V0 is equal to V in divided by 1 minus D. So for first case, D equals to 0, V in is equal to 100 volt. So from this equation we can see that output voltage is same as your input voltage. For D equals to 0, 100 volt. D equals to 0 means your switch is permanently off. Okay, that I have already explained you in previous lecture. D is equal to 0 means what? D is duty ratio, and D is equal to what? T on upon total time period. T on means on period. On period divided by total time period. So when you will get D equals to 0, on period is 0, your numerator is 0, and only that time you will get D equals to 0. What does it indicate? It indicates your switch is permanently off. So D equals to 0, you are getting V0 is equal to 100 volt. Output voltage equals to input voltage. Now I for second case, D equals to 0.5. So when you will get 0.5, so that what it indicates, 0.5, D is equal to 50% of time period your switch is on, and 50% of time period is switch is off. So at D is equal to 0.5, if you will put the equation, in that equation 100 divided by 1 minus 0.5, so 100 divided by 0.5 you will get 200 volt. See here, D is equal to 0.5, you are getting 200 volt, means higher output voltage, or you can say almost double voltage. Okay, if you ignore, if you take the ideal cases, you ignore the switching losses and other switch losses, then you will get almost double voltage, 200 volt. And D is equal to 1, third case. For D is equal to 1, third case, what does it mean? D is equal to 1 means your switch is permanently on. Your switch is permanently on. So at that time you are getting, see, put D is equal to 1 here. So 1 minus 1. So 100 divided by 0. That means infinite. Infinite, or you can say maximum. See, actually practically this is you can say device, your device is fail actually whenever you permanently switches. If you will give the permanent gate pulse, you are getting maximum output voltage. Okay, it shows that permanent, but it is not, in practical it is not happening. Okay, but as from the equation you can say you are getting the maximum output voltage. Yes, if you will put D is equal to 0.9, then you will get more and more voltage. But from equation, from theoretical perspective, if you will put D is equal to 1, then you are getting V0 is equal to infinite or maximum. But in that case your core is saturated or some device is failed. Okay, so practically it is not there, but you are getting always higher output voltage. Always you are getting higher output voltage. From this relationship you can find that. Okay, so always you are getting higher output voltage than your input voltage. Hope you understand. If any query, then please contact me, or you can contact me also, and you can comment also. Okay, thank you.